tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rising.
It's coming for you, coming for you, it's coming for you, coming for you.
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a lady hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit.
Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on to hustle out the band up. Oh yeah, hustle out the band up. Hey, yeah. Roll it, let it burn slow. Roll it, gotta let it burn slow. Yeah, anything you want, gotta earn it. Yeah, it's hell a lot of easier. You find your purpose. Giving game, Call of Duty, get the murking. Let it burn, flow, put you in the earning. Leave the youth prosper. That's that new age. Ain't got time for kicking shit. Boy,
Y'all got some solutions. Go ahead and be on the chat. What's going on, YouTube family? What's going on, Facebook family? You know how we got it. We got it going on. We got it going on. Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on here, man. Shout out to my Instagram family in the building. Shout out to my dog Rob, man. He talking about some pushes me towards fast food. We're going to talk about some solutions, big dog. We're going to get there, though. Shout out to my dog Bobby in the building. You dig? What's going on, Facebook family? Hey, it's your boy Cobe Rising Rise. You dig? We back at it again with a banger. I mean, I'm talking about a big, big banger. We're about to put RIP to these issues going on here. Oh, yeah. We got my boy Julio in the building. Hold up. Let me go ahead and get you on, bruh. Let me go and get you on real quick, dog. Yeah, man. We got my boy Julio about to jump in on the IG. Yes, sir. My boy Julio in the building. Let me know if y'all can hear Julio on the ones and twos, man. What's going on, big dog?
So it can push you to eat healthy, but you can.
What up, Mindset Podcast? What's going on?
You can do the proper preparation, bro.
Proper preparation. Okay, let's hear it.
So in my weight loss journey, I lost 28 pounds since last August.
Congratulations, boy. Congratulations. Boy, out here dropping this weight, boy.
Yeah,
I know. Shout out to my dog Fade God in the building. Shout out to Lil John. Yeah, in the building.
I ain't doing much of nothing, but working my main job of actually taking care of what I'm intaking. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And I ain't perfect, but I do be trying to do some meal preps. But it be like it's mostly like the protein, like some do some chicken or something. And it be plain Jane and it suck, but you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Drink a lot more water when you really. I thought it was a scam. Like water don't make you feel full, but if you drink enough water, you know what I'm saying? Shut up, man. Your forehead big. But anyway, yeah. So increase your water. And like I said, and also if you want to do something, I know it's out of season, but find some good fruits, man. Watermelon, something that really has a lot of water base to it. It's going to fill you up in those times when you just really can't get to a healthy option. It's still easy. I still cheat. I still grab chips here and there, but it ain't what it used to be, bro. But, you know, if I can stop cheating, I probably could lose 30-some odd pounds by now, or more than that. So, you know, it's just about
what the weather is all. What's going on?
The mindset, man. I ain't perfect. You know, I come 10 minutes. I eat a whole rack of ribs, dog. But I ain't gonna have them with
the whole rack, dog. You eating the full rack, not even a half rack.
Hey, all 13 bones gone, boy. All 13 bones.
We gotta get over search.
That boy said all them bones, boy. You know them bones, dog.
I got every bone on that rack, dog. That's all 13 bones gone.
Stop the cap.
Hey, but
You can't make this shit up.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie, bro. I can't lie to y'all, man.
Hey, you speaking that real, bro, but you ain't the only one going through that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're talking about the solutions today. Because like a lot of people had these issues with like time issues have been the biggest thing. People saying they work too much. I'm like, bro, you don't work too much. That ain't the problem because you can still eat when you're working. So I don't even want to like people try to bring these excuses to me, you know what I'm saying? But it's about choices at the end of the day. Like you said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get them rack of ribs, you hear me? I'm gonna still eat them bag of chips because you still eating. It's about a choice too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sequoia in the building. What's going on? And that's one thing we want to bring solutions to is to switch people's mindset from being fast food or being subject to the taste. Because a lot of us, we just choose a lot of taste. 77% of Americans eat food due to taste. And that's going to be going towards ultra processed foods. And a lot of it's got to do with seasonings, the sauces. We're addicted to a lot of this stuff. And that's what keeps us going. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Them barbecue sauces be calling me, dog.
I already know. Hey, that honey hot, you hear me? Shout out to Jenny in the building.
This appears to be just a little bit ketchup to me.
Hey, Jenny, let me know if you can hear Julio real quick. Oh, yeah, go ahead, bro.
You understand how that garlic parmesan sauce be calling?
That lemon pepper.
Pepper on them wings. Oh, I see why Rick Ross sell them so good, but you understand? If they could make rice cakes taste like fried chicken, we'll all be eating more rice cakes, bro.
I never really do the mom talk.
I done had some potato chips. I done had kale chips. And kale chips just make your stomach hurt. That's all they do is make your stomach hurt.
Right.
You be having the restroom. You know, nah, bro. So yeah, taste is key, dog. Taste is key. I ain't lying.
I know what you mean, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it hot though. Like for when I switch my diet up, you know how I do, right? I can. My diet crazy because like when I switch my diet up, bro, my whole everything about with the food has changed. When I eat food now, bro, I eat for the health reasons now. Like when I eat food, I know what it's gonna do. Like I look at food as medicine now. So if I know I'm feeling some type of way, if I need energy, I'm gonna eat some food that's gonna promote that energy level rise. And so that's what I typically do now. But the seasons that I do typically, I only use 2 seasonings, dog. I use the grilled steak seasoning and I use garlic herb seasoning, dog, on like anything because it's mostly healthy. That's the main thing that I be working on with.
The last about 20 years, man. And this dude is the biggest rabbit I've ever seen in my life. I literally watched this man offer me vegan ribs. He'll pay out of tofu and some other stuff. I don't know what the
You
rib
did.
was.
Shout out to my dog Amir in the building. What up, Saint?
He don't be lying, y'all. I want y'all to realize Cobe.
I'm about it.
The only one I know do not lie. He don't even eat impossible meat no more.
I sure don't. That's a fact. Hey, look, once I found out what it was, I said, damn, I see why it's called impossible meat because it's damn impossible to call that motherfucker any damn thing. So if it's impossible they trying to buy, guess what? It's impossible for me to buy that motherfucker. I ain't doing no impossible nada. You heard me? Hey. Y'all hear that now? Y'all hear this? He is speaking because he know me for over 12 years now. This man know me for over 12 years. He know how I get down, man. Shout out to my.
I done watch him go for a little bit of meat,
What up, Dom?
Meat to impossible meat. Now it's back to vegetables. Now
Facts.
it's two seasonings. Well, I done seen this dude. Man,
Did
he
it
the
all.
biggest rabbit. I'm telling you, he the biggest muscular rabbit out there. Man.
Shout out to Jenny. She said she had that Cobe special. Shout out to Jenny. She been putting y'all on game with the Cobe special. Do y'all know the Cobe special? If this y'all first time joining, the Cobe special is chickpeas, lentils, quinoa, wild rice. Any vegetable you want, it's going to fill you up. And like G said, that's how you get the weight on. That's how you get them guns up, baby. You dig? She said she had it with some mushrooms and red onions. It don't matter what it is. You can put whatever vegetable you want. It's going to taste fire. And see, she puts jalapenos in hers to give it a nice little spice kick to it. So we always got something that tastes good.
I got to do something. I got a few months. So I get my stomach down a little bit. So when I go,
we know.
When we go bachelor cruise, I can have my chest.
Y'all heard this now.
Kobe gonna be trying to body shame people.
Hell nah. Hey, we're gonna be out there having a good time. Look, G said he got to get right because he got to go to a bachelor. You know what I'm saying? We're going to a bachelor party, man. For y'all don't know, G about to get married, man. We better get this man a round of applause out here. Congratulations. And we're going to get G right, man. Hey, put in the comment section if y'all want to see G get right before he go on his bachelor party. You know what I'm saying? We got to get you shredded up.
I'm gonna lose about 10 more pounds.
they about to call you Julio Hennessy no more. They gonna call you Julio pre-workout. Hey, they about to be like Julio pre-workout in the building. I feel you, bro. We got you. I got your back. What up, Snyder?
Calling me, Scotty. It's calling me.
Bro, we gonna drop, and I'm glad you said that, bro. We really gonna get into the topic, man. We really talking about solutions, dog, and that's the main thing. This actually was this particular live was for a couple of people that were having issues and hit me up and said, man, listen, I ain't got time to be eating all this healthy stuff, man, because they be grabbing like protein shakes, they be grabbing like little snacks. They trying, right? I'm giving them credit, but a lot of it's because they're missing the essentials. They're missing nutrients, dense meals. If you want to get that firm, dense muscle and get that fat off of you for real, you need to prioritize the three things: proteins, fats, and carbs. That's the main thing. Shout out to my dog Ernest in the building. He already knows what's going on.
See, I hate you talking that real. You talk too real. I hate it. It's true.
It's the real shit, though. That's what I know. Yeah, it's clean, dog.
I've been going to like the protein bars and a couple of my drinks when I watch the sodium in them and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't be other BS, so really ain't doing nothing for you.
That's true.
There's one brand I like that really got a lot of good stuff. It don't have no BS. I think it's what's the name of it? I haven't had it in a while. I kind of laid off of it. But yeah, some things, man, you gotta. Me, basically, I'm gonna tell you what I would do, what I'm about to do. Y'all can agree. But I do a lot of tuna with a lot of salad.
Tuna, that works.
And that's how I cut a lot of weight. About 10 years ago, I did a lot of tuna with just salad with lemon pepper and vinegar. No, nothing else. Lemon pepper and vinegar, all my stuff, man. And that was it. And it don't taste great, but man, it helped you out.
No, that's real though. And that's one thing I want to make sure. If y'all didn't hear Julio, if y'all can hear him, just let me know. Put a thumbs up in the comment section. He said one thing that he did to drop weight was he eats tuna. Well, he used to eat tuna and then put anything that you can with whole foods with it. But the main thing that he's saying is whole foods. Whole foods is nutrients dense foods. Is lower in calories by nature, and with it being nutrient dense, it's going to give you more protein and healthy fats. Tuna is good in healthy fats too. That way, that's going to keep your testosterone up, because a lot of us, when we drop weight, our hormones and stuff get imbalanced. We be all angry, sad, up and down, all this other bullshit. But if you're going to stick to whole foods, that's going to help your mood come up while you drop the weight. Salmon's good too. Salmon's good it's good in omega-3s. It's a fatty acid that's good for your brain health. So for the brain health people out there, y'all can confirm it for me. If you eat more whole foods that have omega-3 fatty acids, that's going to help your brain cognition. And that's one thing that's going to help you out. Plus, salmon is really rich in protein. I'm going to give y'all a quick game on red fish. So salmon's a pink red fish. The fish that have more red in it, more pink in it, have more protein in it. So, for example, yellow tuna, very pink, but it's high in protein. Salmon, very pink, higher in protein. White fish is lower in protein, but it's lean protein. So think about it like a super lean meat to a not so super lean meat. They both gonna give you good protein. One's gonna give you more than the other, but lean fish is good for cutting. If you're trying to cut but still keep that mass on, go ahead and switch to that white fish. And that's why we're giving gems out so people can see this and they can get to the game. So that way you're not just overboarding it. Because again, red fish or pinkish fish is going to be higher in protein, but it's higher in calories too. So something that's going to be a little bit lower in protein, still going to give you about 20, 25 grams, but it's lower in calories. That's going to be a good thing to help you cut. So you can get something like a white fish, vegetables, and maybe some sweet potatoes or some regular potatoes, right? That way you can still be eating good, eating clean, get bulked up as you shred the weight down. Shout out to my dog Flacco in the building. That's my dog right there, y'all.
People to steer away from. We normally think
the vegetables.
And, our greeny beans is good for us.
Mm-hmm.
Give us what vegetables you feel like real talk. If you're gonna do more of a pink red fish, pink fish, white fish, blue fish, what kind of vegetables?
Niggas sound like Dr. Seuss out this motherfucker.
What vegetables really feel with that type of diet right there?
I got you. I'm about to break it down right now, man. But let me see. I got some comments too. They got something for you. Jenny says, saying that she ain't got time to eat healthy is such a crazy excuse. I'm with you right there, Jenny. But I'm telling you, we're gonna give them some solutions. That's what we're about to give because G asked a really good question. Shout out to my dog SAG. Bomba Clyde. Which Bomba Clyde? Shout out to my dog Gaines in the building, man. He said, hey, Cobe, how about canned tuna? Yeah, canned tuna is good. That's what G was just talking about. That's a real one right there.
Shout out to the Sam's Club, wherever you go and get 2 or 3 of them big ultra packs.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with eating 1 or 2 cans, you know what I'm saying, twice a day. You talk about, you think about your body mass. I forgot the amount of grams towards your weight you're supposed to really put up as protein.
Right.
But if you like 20 pounds, you eating 30 to 40 grams of protein is not a bad thing. It's actually the best thing for you, but you do need some other tools to help push that through. So you know what I mean? So you do want to, when it comes to canned tuna, man, I mean, hey, listen to me. I don't know if Cobe gonna agree with me, but you ain't got, no one say you gotta eat it dry, but don't put so much other stuff with it that you're losing the properties of your tuna.
I agree with that.
Small teaspoonful of mayonnaise, you can't do it without it. Just enough to just make it wet. Don't try to make it all like a healthy sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I like it. That's why I use Italian dressing or vinegar or something else with lemon pepper to help cut to that tuna. You gotta find something that's gonna give you a little flavor to that tuna, man. Tuna is a hard diet, but if you do it, dog, I'm telling you.
That boy said that lemon pepper tuna. Boy, I ain't never heard of lemon pepper tuna out here. Hey, I'm about to try that in a real way. Shout out to my dog Dom. He says, what variety of foods do you recommend one meal preps with? Perfect question, because that goes into what Julio just asked. You compare, we just talked about different types of fish. So the question was about with white fish, you know, what type of vegetables should you stay away from, or what type of vegetables should you add to a meal like that? I'm going to give it to you from a perspective of someone who is trying to lose weight but gain muscle and cut fat. So I'm going to give that perspective first, and then I'm going to go into someone who's trying to gain muscle and even more so gain the weight. So there's 2 different scenarios that I'm going to give 2 different answers for. And Dom, I think that's going to be an answer for you as well, one that's going to be interested in meal prep. So one thing I'm going to say is for someone who's trying to cut, from my perspective, if you're going to do white fish, I would recommend doing something like a flounder, tuna steak, or even a what's that other fish? Mahi. Very, very clean fish. These are very clean fishes. This white fish. And if you're trying to gain the muscle, that's going to be really good. I recommend about 2 pieces, at least 2 pieces of the fish to give you 40 grams of protein. That's number 1. Number 2, compare it with any vegetable. Now, I would recommend some vegetables that are good in leafy greens. Reason why is because most dark leafy green vegetables like collard greens, callaloo greens, kale, these type of greens, they're going to help you with your iron. These are really good at moving the blood through so that way you're not feeling tired and sluggish after you eating that food, because some of us be getting that itis out here. eating too much of these foods and big back, and you dig all that grease and so these greens are something that you want to add into your diet. You definitely want to have a carb in there. So with it being such a lean fish, if you're trying to cut, here's what I recommend. You want to go towards something that's going to get you full quick. Have a little bit of potatoes. Sweet potatoes is what I would more, sweet potatoes specifically because it's antioxidant and it's going to give you more nutrients than a regular potato. Is an example. You don't have to do sweet potatoes. I would recommend doing sweet potatoes, but there's another option for you guys. There's something that I've cooked that I've done recently. Shout out to Jenny. She says cod is great as well. You dig? And the red lentils specifically is just like mashed potatoes because of the way they cook. And with 1 cup of red lentils mashed, it looks just like mashed potatoes, will give you 20 grams of protein. So not only are you getting protein from the red lentils and the fish, that's going to give you a total of about 50 grams of protein to 60 grams of protein in one meal to help you cut and lower your caloric intake. And I guarantee you, doing those, eating nutrient-dense foods like that multiple times a day, every day, while being active. And when I say being active, I'm talking about you can even start with the bare minimum. That is 30 minutes a day of moderate to intense, let me rephrase, moderate to vigorous activity worth of cardio and lifting weights for 3 to 4 days. I recommend 4 days a week so you can get all body parts, legs, back, chest, arms, shoulders, full body. That way you get the full spectrum. When you do those, do it for 3 months, you're going to see a bigger change in just doing those and staying consistent and getting proper sleep than you'll see with anything else. That's for cutting. If you're trying to lower the weight, build a muscle and lose the fat. That's going to be what you do. Now, the other perspective, if you're trying to do the whitefish and you want to gain the weight and gain the muscle at the same time, let me tell you what you want to do. This is going to get you the healthy weight, not the unhealthy weight, because you want the weight to be distributed perfectly. You dig? So for my skinny minis out there, my bony Tonys in the building, guess what? This is for y'all, little boys, so pay attention. Now, same thing. If y'all want to do the whitefish, do the 2 pieces of whitefish. Again, give you about 40 grams of protein right there. Boom, off the rip. Now, I also recommend you doing the red lentils, potatoes, white rice. Wild rice is actually better because it gives you more protein. You dig? And it's going to fill you up. I recommend doing a cup of that. You dig? And then make sure you get some good hearty vegetables, a little bit of starchy vegetables even to help you build it up. Things like Brussels sprouts. Get you some Brussels sprouts. Look at G. He like, man, hell nah. He like, hell nah. That shit look ghetto to me. But nah.
I'm gonna give you my 2 times. No butter.
That's an example. But anyway, I would do something like that, or you can do asparagus. I'm gonna keep it G with you though. Let me keep it hot. Collard greens, y'all, out of all the dark leafy green vegetables, have the most protein. Collard greens get you the most protein. 1 cup of that gets you at least 4 grams. Same thing with Brussels sprouts. Now, here's what I do with Brussels sprouts. You don't even have to cook them. You ain't got to cook them. You can do a damn Brussels sprout salad. And I do that with lemon herb tahini dressing. Tahini has protein in it. When you do 1/2 cup of raw Brussels sprouts, and you do 69 grams of lemon herb tahini dressing, all this is natural, you dig? That's going to get you alone 5 extra grams of protein. Now let's calculate it all up together. 40 grams of protein with the 2 white fishes. You do a cup of red lentils. That's 20 more grams. Guess what that's going to get you? For my folks that can't add, that's 60 grams of protein, ho niggas. And then you get the Brussels sprout salad, and that's a next extra 5. You're going to get about 65 grams of protein in that mother lover. You dig what I'm saying? Eating 4 meals like that, you can calculate what that's going to get you. That's going to get you over 200 grams of protein, big boy. You eat that 4 times a day, that's 200 grams of protein a day so you can get on that growth. That's going to build your muscle up, and it's going to build that weight in a healthy distribution. I'm going to give you the same recommendation. Weights, 4 days, at least a week. And get your cardio in so you can keep that 6-pack looking good. I'm talking about shredded up. You hear me?
I'm about to be
That boy, look, hey, he about to be stripping out here in the on the. We about to go to the island. Boom, Bacla. Goddamn, looking. They gonna be looking like the smooth, suave Julio. I'm telling you, bro. They about to call you Julio pre-workout. They about to call you.
I had to ask a question. Had a couple good things, man. For me personally, I was telling y'all
Big facts
about my struggles with my, kind of close to being pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
I came down from a 10.8 A1C. I'm now down to a 6.4.
Man, congratulations to my mother loving dog, Julio Hennessy, boy. We about to give you a round of applause, big dog. You got some questions too up here in the chat, bro. You got some questions. Oh, let me see what Jenny said. Jenny said my oncologist has had me on a zero processed food diet. That's a good one. Going on week 5. It's really not that hard to eat only whole foods. Jenny, you speaking the truth. You see how easy it is doing the Cobe special. That's clearly whole foods. Nothing processed at all. You dig? Shout out to Gaines. He said, think they saying a 1 gram of pound per protein, which is true. And if you're trying to cut, the thing about it is you don't want to go down. Let's say if you overweight, let's say if you 210 pounds, I ain't going to tell you to eat 210 grams of protein if you're trying to cut the weight. You can scale it back. You can go down to 185. You dig? You ain't got to go that heavy. The main thing is to drop your calories if you're trying to stay on that cut. Gaines said, is tilapia any good? Tilapia is cool. I don't see nothing wrong with tilapia, but I do know that it is a farm-raised fish, so you do want to be careful with that. If you're looking for a cleaner fish, tilapia is not a clean fish. Tilapia, think about it. When the last time you went fishing and you caught a tilapia? You ain't gonna do it. You ain't never gonna, because they farm-raised that shit. So it's a bunch of fish in a big-ass, muddy-ass tub of water. And what do you think they get fed? Bullshit. Hey, look, when they say the Dayton pool got piss in it, the Dayton pool got tilapia in it.
Tilapia is the pork of the water, of the aquatics, bro.
No, it's facts. It's a
They-
dirty fish.
Yeah, they can get dropped in a pool full of boo-boo, and they gonna clean out the pool. And they gonna feed them out. They gonna send y'all all the shitty tilapia. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. You've been tilapia fans, but y'all should really research how tilapia is raised. Your stomach gonna hurt when you see how tilapia really is done. You won't eat no tilapia no more. I guarantee you. You'll stop.
Yeah,
You'll stop hot dogs. Watching how hot dogs made. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
So,
Now you speaking facts, bro, and I don't think people realize this, but I said on my show, but pork and processed foods is a class 3 carcinogen. And what that means is it's a high risk and link to cancer. So we're speaking about something that's real. We always talk about going to cookouts, hot dog, hamburgers, all that, man. Everybody do that. But guess what? When you're eating all that stuff all the time, yeah, you are upping your risk. Cancer don't work like if you eat it and tomorrow you're going to get it. That's not how it works. You have to breed your body to be able to grow cancer cells. And how you do it is to have a lot of inflammation in your body to the point where it has no choice but to grow. And that's what you breed. You breed your body by eating bad foods and not staying active at all. No detox at all. And that's the problem. A lot of times people don't be going to the bathroom like that. They really don't detox like they need to. That's why good and eating whole foods is going to be your bread and butter. And that's why I always add the vegetables in too. Adding those vegetables in gets you the fiber. You dig? Shout out to Gaines. He says, I
you give some knowledge.
Hear me now.
Some encouragement. He talks some big shit now.
Yeah.
And you can't achieve that without a little bit of motivation.
Facts.
And a little bit of this, man. And if you can't take it,
Shout out to Silk.
This for you. You know what I'm talking about? If you're serious about what you're doing,
Facts.
you're really gonna serious the information you gain on this show every week. It really help change what you do in life. If you don't believe it, man, look at my bro.
Let me know if y'all can hear me now.
You know what I'm saying? And get a man his flowers, man. Cobe, man, keep doing what you do, bro. We appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Appreciate
I
you.
ain't gonna hold your time up, man. You go back and do what you do, is educating and helping everybody survive and live longer, help your lives.
You already know, man. Shout out to G, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Julio Hennessy, dog, on Instagram. You didn't? It's the real Julio Hennessy on IG, Facebook, YouTube, all that. Catch the funny. You dig what I'm saying? My dog.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I see you, bro.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace. Shout out to my dog Julio, man. Listen, we out here trying to save lives out here. You dig? Shout out to my boy Gaines in the building, and shout out to my dog Dom. Affirmative. You hear me? But I was saying, Gaines, dog, that tilapia, dog, like, oh, I was reading your question about how it was the number of things. He said that it could be a number of things about when your body doesn't respond. Yeah, you got to eat certain foods. Y'all have to eat certain foods. And what I mean by eating certain foods, we're going to go over that right now. This is the main thing that we're talking about. Shout out to my dog Gaines. He said, hey, Julio, man, funny. Hey, that's a real funny dude, man. He does real comedy too, by the way. So this is a real thing. But anyway, let's get to this work. So the big question of, and why we're all here to begin with, is working too much stopping you from eating healthy? Well, check this shit out right here. Let's be clear. Most of the time, people aren't eating healthy due to, yes, a lack of preparation time and convenience, but they also think that there's a high cost with eating healthy. And guess what? Guess what, mother lovers? That right there is a lie.
Somebody lies.
Yeah.
Now somebody lies.
That's right.
I don't know who.
Big
but
lies.
I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
Somebody is lying out here. And the truth is, whenever you eating healthy, it's actually a lot less expensive. Yeah, that's right. Half of the Americans believe that healthy food is more expensive, making it the primary barrier. The problem with that is most people that say that have typically a lower income, okay? They have a lower income and they have a less nutritious diet in the process of it. People that say this is a time constraint, and that's not a lot of Americans, but it's a significant amount that say that. So, and they also go for taste too. Most of the time, people are complaining about the taste. That is majority of the problem. 71% of the food here in America is ultra processed. So that means we're gonna have to cook. Mother lovers.
God damn it.
Get your ass up and cook. Get your ass up and cook. There's so many different ways that you can do this. Other reasons why people choose unhealthy food is because the drinks, they can't drink enough water out here. They used to drinking them sodas. They used to drinking that for my up top boys. They be drinking that pop. All right. And see, that's that bull. We got to stay away from all these different juices. Juices have a lot of sugar in it. Sodas have a lot of sugar in it. The diet sodas, the 0-calorie sodas, all of it. Processed bullshit, sugars and everything. Sugars in everything. Okay. Here is what I recommend. You need to eat the 3-3-3 rule. You need to eat 3 balanced meals a day, focusing on the key nutritions, carbs, fats, and your proteins out here. All right. You also need to do 3 great habits. You need to move your body, work out 4 days a week with weights. Every single 5 days, you do 30 minutes of moderate, intense cardio and at least 15 minutes of vigorous cardio. You dig? You need to get hydration. Go ahead and get your 3 bottles of water before 3:00 p.m. Drink your gallon a day. And for my folks that's really active, you need to be drinking about a little bit more than a gallon, probably maybe a gallon and a half. And you need to be getting some sleep out here. All right. Your meals need to consist of about at least 30 grams of protein each meal. That's going to up your protein count for the day. For the day. The key things to take away from that is just drinking enough water. You need to be drinking at least a gallon. Focusing on nutrients-dense foods. That's going to be high in fiber, unsaturated fats, lowering your saturated fats, which is the sugars and the sodiums and all this other bullshit. And you need to prioritize your protein, but make sure you get your carbs and your fats in there as well. Balanced meals, getting all of them. Complex carbs, quinoa, wild rice, etc. Couscous, lean protein, healthy fats, avocados, good healthy fat. Salmon, healthy fat. Chia seeds, healthy fat. Move your body. And you need to make simple choices. 3 proteins, 3 carbs, 3 fats. Simple as that. Look at food as medicine. Look at food as the medicine. The hours that we spend at work, they may be long hours. I get it. This is where we have to focus on some solutions. What are some solutions then, Kobe? I got you. You need to prioritize the meal prep. You need to be looking at foods like soups and stews, etc. You dig? Shout out to Destiny Love in the building, girl. How you feeling? How was you feeling? And how was your St. Patty's Day? You dig? So we need to look at the convenience of frozen fruits, frozen vegetables, canned vegetables like your canned chickpeas, your canned black beans, things like that. You need to leverage the grocery store delivery. Y'all, you better get up on Amazon. Y'all better get up on Whole Foods. Whole Foods does a grocery delivery. But we also need to look at the behavioral shifts. Having a different mindset and behavior to place a healthy food as the priority. You need to place those healthy foods as the priority. Look at food as your medicine. Look at food as a medicine. And when you cook and when you do your meal prep, you need to cook a large batch of foods. That way you can get things like stews, chilies, etc. You can even freeze them for later. I personally, I use the mess out of a crock pot. Man, get some veggie broth. You dig? Chickpeas, black beans, throw them in there. Throw some kale in there. Throw your favorite seasons in there. Throw it in there. Not too much, though. Not too much on the seasonings. You did, because we already know it's some unhealthy-ish going out here. I recommend doing some garlic herb seasonings. I recommend doing things like basil. These type of seasonings. None of that big back bullshit. You know, you do some cracked black pepper in there. You throw some white pepper in there, too. You know what I'm saying? Also, I use McCormick steak seasoning. Really good. Really good. Putting y'all on game right now. You also need to look at buying convenient food that's smart, such as your salads, pre-cut vegetables, frozen fruits, frozen vegetables. You can actually blend them up and make your juices, but just the fruits. You don't need to buy any prepackaged juices. Hell, make your own damn juice, because it's Whole Foods out here. You dig? Shout out my dog Brown Baldy in the building. What up, OG? Gangsta Paradise in this motherfucker. You heard me? Yes, sir. Shout out to my dog, man. He says back and buys was on the menu tonight. You feel me? Brody, let me tell you something, bro. Back and buys is me tomorrow. But I have back and triceps. So when I do my back, I do triceps as a superset. You did. Shout out to Gang. Say, what up, dog? Shout out to my dog Gang. Said, stepped away from weightlifting for a while because it was messing your elbow up. I remember you on calisthenics, so been doing calisthenics, and there's a difference. Yeah. When you're moving your body in a calisthenic way, bro, it's a different type of feeling. And I've started with calisthenics and I've incorporated calisthenics with the weights. So I do something called a hybrid type of workout. You dig? Shout out to Brown Body. He says, man, SAG calisthenics are a different monster, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to give y'all a quick gem. You ever try to do 4 sets of 25 pull-ups? Woo!
Large nigga.
Boy, you in a different league. Shout out to Jenny. Talking about some fresh garlic, turmeric, ginger is always a great addition to any meal. You dig? Shout out to Brown Body. Try doing 100 body. Look, see what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to give you one better, Brown Body. Try doing 300. 300 body squats. That's what I used to do. 300 body squats, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups. You know what that workout is called? It's getting scary hours. That's called the Murph. You run a mile to warm up with 300 squats, 200 push-ups, 100 pull-ups. And you know what you finish it off with? Another mile, god darn it. So you getting 2 miles in and you getting all that body work. You hear me? Man, we used to do that in the summertime, man. It used to be killing out shit. Shout out to Gaines. He says, my wife and I be eating that spinach, blueberry, and strawberry in. That's really good-ish. I'm telling you, man, that's how you do that good meal prep right there. That's how y'all do that good meal prep. Another thing that we need to look at is you need to look at a healthy pantry of staples, right? And what I mean by that is this. Y'all already know how I do. Jenny know what's going on too. My staples of pantry are always going to be the canned beans, a.k.a. the black beans, the kidney beans, the chickpeas. Get some brown rice, get you some lentils, you dig? That's my pantry. And you can even I do red lentil pasta and chickpea pasta. Why? Because they are more catered to protein and it's healthy for your fiber. So you can get protein and good fiber in there. Always make sure you have bell pepper whenever you're eating chickpeas. because the vitamin C helps you break down the protein all day long. And plus, who doesn't need vitamin C? Bell pepper has more vitamin C in it than oranges. Bell pepper has more vitamin C in it than oranges. I'm telling you, man, go get you some. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. We need to improve the access to these type of foods. And what that really means, y'all, all that means is go to the grocery store and only look at the produce, only look at these pantry type of foods I'm talking about, and don't worry about nothing else. Don't you worry about, I don't even go to the potato chip aisle unless I'm getting some popcorn out here. And I'm talking about the seed popcorn, so I don't even pop it in the microwave. I pop that mother lover on the stove.
We got to get over certain shit.
I'm just putting y'all on the game out here, man. I'm putting y'all on game. We need to plan ahead, too. Plan ahead, y'all, so we can stop making impulsive decisions when it comes to going out to eat and thinking that we don't have enough time to eat. We do have enough time. It's about the choices of food that we eat when we think we have no time. I luckily enough have an air fryer at work so I can cook my food on the spot. You hear me? But guess what I also have? I also have some red lentils cooking so I can scoop them up in a to-go container so I can take them with me to work. So I don't want to hear any excuses. Don't want to hear any excuses. Shout out to my dogs, man. We have a question on how do you eat healthy when you don't have time? I just gave you a little bit, but I'm gonna give you a little small gem. Small salads and soups, because you can prep them out. You can prep them out, take a whole bag with you, and get you some healthy dressing. That's a good one right there. And get you a protein soup. That right there is going to give you something filling to start your days off with, and do a veggie-based entree, aka yo chickpeas, aka yo lentils. You dig? Shout out to Bree Martin in the building. How you doing, shorty? Brina? And even if you want to do the whitefish like we talked about, get your whitefish. Broil it, grill it, or bake it. Easy. Low oil, olive oil, if you're going to do it. Grapeseed oil is another alternative. But typically you want to use olive oil, virgin olive oil. You dig? That's what we do out here. Hey, man, that's a really good question out here. What another question we got? What are some strategies that you do for eating healthier choices when you eat out? Great question. If I'm planning to eat out, y'all, I don't change my diet. If I plan to eat out, I do not change my diet. My diet stays the same. So that shit don't stop. This itch don't stop. I'm going to eat plant-based all damn day. I'm going to eat plant-based even when I go out to eat. So you need to have a good food list. That is what I do when I go out to eat. I plan ahead. So I know if I'm going to eat, I will look at the menu prior to me going. And if they ain't got what I have to eat on the menu, I don't go. I go somewhere else because I'm in control of the foods that I eat. I'm in control of the foods that I eat. So that's a great question. Looking at the portion sizes. So when I do go out to eat and I do get these whole foods, I'll ask the service. Ask the chef how many grams. I know I'm that dude. How many grams is in this fish? How many grams of fish is this? How many grams of beans is this? How many grams of vegetables are these? I will ask that. I will 100% ask that. And they will tell you. They will tell you. If it's a good restaurant, oh, you best believe they gonna tell you the truth. They gonna tell you the truth. Shout out Jenny Thomas from Cobe. Did you see how cold it was for Mad Miles last night? And the week before, it was 80. Listen, I was so mad when I got up in the morning this week because I woke up to 30-degree weather out here. It was a damn shame. Jenny, I about died out there. It was crazy. Shout out to Gaines. I still struggle with pull-ups, them body squats and lunges. Ain't no joke, brother. Hey, that's 100% facts. Shout out to Jenny. Oh, rest. That was similar to one of our cross-country workouts. 1 mile, 50 push-ups, 1 mile, 100 sit-ups, 1 mile, 100 squats. Yo, that right there, that Murph is an Army military workout. And best believe we was doing it in the summertime. Shout out to Gaines. Do the canned beans got a lot of sodium? I'm glad you asked that. You got to get the beans with just water and the beans. That way you lower the sodium. That's the trick. Organic. If you're going to buy the canned beans, get it organic. That is how you lower the sodium. You dig? Shout out to Gaines says, how do you season your lentils? Perfect question. Garlic herb seasonings, my boy. Garlic herb seasonings, my boy. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. So second half of the show, we got a couple of clips that we want to go over. There's a shorty out here talking about you want to put on mass and gain more athleticism and have more stamina. Well, guess what? I think she's going to speak some gems out here. So shout out to Ashley Koto in the building. Let's get to the games. And let me know if y'all can hear it in the comment section. Here we go.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta pick up a little heavier weights, and maybe you do need to be grinding. You do need to be grinding, and you do need to be making some noises, and maybe you will sweat, because I hear a ton of people be like, I don't sweat in the gym. I'm not a big sweater. You don't be working. And sometimes the answer is you just don't do enough in the gym.
But they mad at the men when they be grunting in the gym and all that. They be mad though. Guess what? We don't care.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta pick up a little heavier weights, and maybe you do need to be grinding. You do need to be grinding, and you do need to be making.
That's how you be pushing it up though, for real. You pushing some good weight whenever you have to grunt it up to get it up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna get it in. I don't want to hear no excuses. If them boys, if they out here slacking, they not grunting, I don't think I can arguably say you ain't working hard enough out here. You're not working hard enough out here. Shout out to Ashley Koto in the building, man. She really is putting y'all on the game. You got to be lifting heavy out here to really get the full masses of this. You got to do it. You dig? Shout out to my dog, The Game, in the building on why he's lifting and getting heavy weights. If y'all know the rapper, The Game out here, he's been looking fit lately. You dig? And so we're going to bring him up, and he's going to talk about the podcast that he was on, All the Smoke, where he went over how the loss has changed him for the better to approach a healthier life. But we're going to get to these comments real quick. You dig? Shout out to my dog, Brown Bowdy. Dude, when I used to do pro wrestling, our trainer had us doing 100 Hindu squats, ass to grass. Boy, listen, man, your coach was a straight beast. If he had y'all doing that, boy, I already know how you got. I can understand why you're a pro. And congratulations to you, bro. I didn't even know you was a pro wrestler out here, man. Shout out to my dog, Brown Body. Jenny says, if you're not grunting, you ain't lifting heavy enough. That's a whole fact out here. Brown Body says, come spring and summer, I'm back to the calisthenics. Working in the heat, weight lifting afterwards is a mofo. But that's why you a different beast out here, brother. If you're not grunting, you're not. Never mind. We all know. If you know, you know. Let's get to this mother-loving workout here, man. Shout out to the boy, The Game, man. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the comment section. Here we go.
Whether I'm walking or running, I'm doing something. I'm keeping it moving because my grandmother told me before she passed, when you stop moving, your body think you chilling. Like my pops died from a heart attack in 2018. So that's number one. Like that's my bloodline. That's, my old man. So he died from a heart attack, 65 years old. My mom has a pacemaker that's keeping her going every day. She in the hospital now. And she about to get out of there. But those are my parents, right? My father died from cardio problems. My mom has cardio history. And so me, as their direct link, their son, I got to be intentional about getting it in, as we athletes. I ain't, as good as yours. Well, I am. But
talk that talk. Talk that talk, dog.
We've been there. Yeah, man.
Talk that talk.
These days we gotta really look in the mirror and get adapted to where we are now in life, and we gotta make changes. Just whether I'm walking or running, I'm doing something. I'm keeping.
Shout out to The Game for giving y'all the game. I'm just being real with y'all. We got to move our bodies. And that's one thing that we have lacked in the Black community, specifically heart issues. And actually, the heart issues is the biggest killer of Black men. So this is going back into the same conversations, right? You got to be moving your body. And he's 100% right. And it shouldn't take a loss for us to get ourselves in a healthy way. It shouldn't take a loss to get your ass up and get moving. The thing about it is you need to start right now. I'd rather you start now before you start later, where complications make it more difficult for you to stay moving. That's why the game right here is doing what he's got to do. You got to prioritize health and start now. Don't start later in life. Like, this is the thing. Don't wait till some bullshit happen for you to try. That's like you going to the car. That's like you taking your car to the shop after some shit done broke down. Y'all over there driving like this, bumped up roads and messed up engines. That motherfucker trying to start, and you trying to take it to the car shop now, bro. You gonna be paying more money because it's already messed up. Had you been taking your car to the shop and getting maintenance work on it, where they can check it ahead of time, so that means it makes it cheaper for you. You need to do that, and that's called keeping your car maintained. It's just like your body. Don't wait till something snap on you. That's what's gonna make it more expensive. And so that's why we have to do our part. And the preemptive maintenance work for our bodies is to move. I already gave y'all the 3 threes. Move your body. You need proper hydration. Drink your water. Drink your water. That's right. Drink your water. Drink your BCAAs. You need your branched chain amino acids. For my lifters out there, you know. If you know, you know. Get some creatine in your system. If you know, you know. And make sure you get some mother loving sleep. I have been told so many times that I get no sleep. Cobe, my sleep is broken up. I can't, my sleep, I go to sleep late. I wake up and all this other stuff. What up, KK? What's going on, shorty? People have a hard time going to sleep. And people have a hard time staying asleep. And they wonder why they're having so many issues and they tired in the morning. Their sleep is broken up. You need to maintain a healthy, consistent amount of hours of sleep. If you can get a consistent, good quality sleep, that's what's going to help you get it right. Consistent, good quality sleep is always going to get you right every single time. Shout out to the game, man, because he's giving y'all some gems out there. And rest in peace to his father, man. But I'm gonna give y'all a quick gem. You do not have to wait till somebody in your life has to pass away just for you to get your life together. You dig? Shout out to Gaines. He says, what's crazy is I feel stronger with calisthenics. I'm gonna tell you why, bro, because you moving body weight. If you can move your body weight, yeah, you're gonna be stronger. Now with that, when you start feeling better on your joints and all that, get some lower inflammation foods to help out with that. Then you can go back to weights, get you some wrist wraps, get some elbow wraps and all that. And then you can start to slowly gain that on top of your calisthenics. And man, you're going to see some real strength gains coming out there, man. He said, body at rest stays at rest. You better move your ass. That's right. And see, the thing about it is, Gaines, you get better rest after you move. That's the real gem. We do have to get rest, but we can't rest too much. Once we start resting too much, that's when the complications start. You need to move your body so that way you can rest. Rest is the recovery portion. What are you recovering from if you were never moving your body in the first place? Think about it. What are you recovering from when you have never moved your body? You can't. You can't. Your sleep is supposed to repair you. From what? The movement. So in order for you to rest well, you need to move your body. If I know I didn't work out today, I'm not going to sleep until I move my body. You better go out and run a couple miles before you go to bed. If you ain't move, you better get out there and get your ass up so you deserve sleep. I think you need to earn your sleep. Earning your sleep, by the time you get into bed, you should be dog tired to where it's like, man, I'm ready to knock it down. You heard me? Shout out to Brown Body says, same here. What up, Liv? Keep moving to keep living. That is right there is a whole bar. Keep moving to keep living. And shout out to Liv for giving that game. The game ain't lying. You dig? Understand why, Brown Body, you moving your body, which is probably weighs more than what we lift in the gym. I'm speculating though. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. Brown Body, he been alive for a while, man, and that's why I have to give respect, because as an OG in the game, when he speak about some shit, he can say some wild stuff, and he gonna make sure he gonna drop a joke, but he not gonna lie. He gonna tell the truth about what he got going on. So when he say he work out after going to work for a long period of time, that's some old man strength. That's wisdom. And he speak like that because he grew up back in the day wherever. Back then, you had to be a real soldier. Back then, you had to be a real soldier. And see, he give me respect because he know I'm speaking that truth too. And that's what real soldiers do. So whenever you are speaking about this and doing this, it don't matter. He gonna come hard in the paint. That boy working on strength training, he working on boxing, he working out, and ain't complain not now one time. So I don't want to hear these little young boys talk about, oh, I work too much. Man, you know what I gotta tell them fools, man. You know what I gotta tell them, dog.
Hell no, shut your motherfucking face.
Man, they ain't even earned the right to talk that talk like I do. They ain't even earned the right to talk that talk, man. You need to put some work in before you out here come and tell me what's going on. Come on, man. Let's get to it. And by the way, speaking of, y'all got to be working out to be lifting y'all ladies up. You dig? Shout out to my dog Kennard in the building, bro. You going to like this one, dog. How many of y'all fellas don't read the signs whenever y'all lifting up y'all ladies or can't lift your ladies up? See, when you in the gym, it's a lot easier to pick up on signs whenever a lady feeling you and you know what I'm saying? When you lifting weights, you should be wanting to pick your lady up. Man, you should be able to pick your lady up and be happy doing like, look, especially if you're trying to talk that junk. Little shorty, come here. Grab her up real quick. They're like, look, girl, I fold you. You know what I'm saying? That right there is fun for them because they want to get picked up. They want to get thrown around paws. You feel me? That's what they want. Shout out to my boy Kennard say facts. Man, listen, for y'all little young boys out there, this right here is for y'all. This clip right here is for y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear it in the comment section, man. We about to talk about this shit right here. Shout out to my dog Jeremy Holloway, man. Women make it so easy for men, and these guys be still missing the hands. Let's get off this.
Okay, I'm taking off my shoes.
Come on.
There's no way. There's no way I could walk this one. Unless you're on
This is why men need to work out.
Hello?
We're like 1.5 miles away.
Look at this look at this ball crying. Oh, we're 1.5 miles away. But if you don't, man, you know what I got to tell that fool, bro.
I'm gonna shut your motherfucking face.
She wants you. Listen, look at Shorty, bro. Got her hair done for you. You know what I'm saying? Got her makeup on. She like, hello. She like, hello. Can you pick me up? I can't walk in these heels. You know what that means? Shorty, come here. Grab her up. And you walk your ass up to that car with no complaints. Like, yeah, if I can do this to you 1.5 miles, what you think I can do in the mother-loving bedroom? Man, he folded like a goddamn clothesline, boy. What you talking about? That boy folded like straight laundry. It's 1.5 miles away. Boy, you looking like a straight business out here. You looking like a straight business out here, brother. Let's keep going with this video, man. We're going to break this shit down, bro. We're going to break this down.
I don't know what kind of the world's strongest man you think I am, but I respect it. I appreciate it sincerely, but far, I literally, if my life depended on it, would be dead.
Man, talking about... Boy, what is this boy talking about?
Just being honest with you.
I'm just being honest with you. You gonna make this? First of all, this shorty talking about some. Well, I guess I'll walk barefoot. Let's go, bro. She telling you what to do.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me.
How's she a real one over you? You a man. Look, Kennard, facts, bro. She told you what to do. Man, let's go. You a little bitty bit anyway. Man, you straight up missed it, bro. And guess what? I don't know who Shorty is, but I tell you what, she need to leave that, brother.
Whoop de doo.
She need to go to somebody who can pick her up like a real one. That's all she wants. She want to be folded like laundry. But guess who folded? Yo pussy ass. Let's keep listening to this shit. Look at that wall. Boy, you folded like laundry.
I'm convinced this is why so many men think women are the problem. Because women be giving y'all
that man was the problem.
So many opportunities and shots to understand what's happening or trying to. Like, y'all, he missed so bad.
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Man say he ain't do something wrong in this video.
Facts.
He's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The piggyback ride, she probably don't even want you to carry her a whole man.
Man, listen, bro. You can carry her, bro. She don't even look like she probably $130 out here, bro. She don't even look that big. You feel me? That shit crazy, bro. I don't even want to hear no complaints out here. Man, that shit got me goddamn heated out there. Shout out to Liz. As a thicker girl, I love to feel dainty. Carry me, please. She said, carry me, boy. Hey, man, listen. as a man in the gym, bro, you should never turn down a lady that want to get. Hey, listen, carry me away like Cinderella out here. Shout out to my dog Canal. He said, "When your next show, Brody? Listen, my next show coming up in September. Yeah, your boy got a show coming up in September, so you know we prepping for that thing. You heard me, bro? We going to Raleigh, dog. We going to the R. Hey, we prepping for that show, man. We is prepping for that show. You dig what I'm saying? But we gonna get to the topic, man. So this lady, she talking about she thought she was ugly at first. But the problem was she wasn't even ugly, bro. The problem was she was a little bit overweight. So we already know how these type of situations go. But we're going to look at these comments and see what these mother-loving comments talking about. You hear me? Let me play this video talking about Sophia's nutrition. You dig? Let me play this video real quick before we get up out of here, man. I'm going to teach y'all something about this. Let me teach y'all something real quick, man. Let me know if y'all can hear in the comment section. Here we go. All right. Y'all check this out. Completely different person out here. Lost the weight and got younger out there. Now, this is a really great topic. What she's doing is she's showing the fact that she worked out and she ate properly, and now she's a lower weight, and that's what she's got to. She's exercising. But look at these comments. You pretty even with the weight. See these simp ninjas, bro? Listen, what you see and what she see was totally two different things. What she saw is exactly what she needed to get to her goals. See, guys like this is going to keep you. Come on. I don't even got to say it. I don't even have to say it. Don't let none of these dudes lie to y'all. Don't let none of these dudes lie to y'all. You hear me? And I'm not saying that she was ugly at all, but the point of it is she's showing her transition, and her motivation was her motivation. What she saw and what y'all saw, two totally different things. Congratulate her. Say, look, congratulations. You did your thing. Oh, you was pretty with the same weight. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop keeping these people up. You need to go ahead, and this is why we need to speak about the truth, because the truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to set you free, y'all. If you can look in the mirror, like as a man, right, and your gut sticking out like you're a pregnant little bitty bitch.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me.
And you got more man titties than a lady got regular titties. Bro, that's a problem. I don't want to hear you say nothing about I look good either way. Man, you know what I got to tell you, brother?
You don't shut your motherfucking
no, the
face.
Hell you don't, brother. You look like you need to get your ass in the gym and get your motherfucking ass a meal prep. You dig? This is the truth. And if you love yourself enough, then you will know that you deserve better. If you love yourself like how you should, when you look in the mirror and you understand that you need to drop that weight, then loving yourself is doing what you can to drop the weight, not telling you, oh, I look fine the way that I am. Brody, that's that same body positivity bullshit that keep everybody big back. Oh shit. Come on, man. Shout out to my dog Gaines, man. Tell me something. But she has good genetics. She hit that BBL surgery. If you don't shut your matter of fact, I got you, brother.
She don't shut your motherfucking face.
She worked for that. None of that BBL crap. And that's another thing I want to talk about too, bro. They get them BBLs, bro, because they don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. If you loved yourself, listen, when you get surgery, it's supposed to fix something. It's supposed to repair something, right? I'm going to give you a perfect example. I had knee surgery because my tendon was torn. So that had to be repaired. It had to be repaired. Why are you trying to fix your big back habits with surgery?
You got a big back.
No, because that's not the source of the problem. The source of the problem is you eat too goddamn much. That's right. The source of the problem is you eat too much. You don't move your body. You blame everybody but yourself. And you're a victimhood. And body positivity got to your propaganda, your social media. And now you've been programmed to believe that you need GLP-1 drugs and BBLs, knowing damn well that shit ain't gonna cut it. That is straight bars. If you love yourself enough, you won't allow yourself to get out of shape to begin with. And I get it. Some of us are lost. I agree. Most Americans are lost because we are duped into believing that eating the same foods that our grandparents ate back in the day is doing the same type of justice, and that's not the same. It's been so many videos talking about, let's use McDonald's for a perfect example. McDonald's back in the 60s and 70s is not the McDonald's in 2026.
You got a big back.
The McDonald's in 1970s is not the same McDonald's in 2026. And we have been programmed to think that if our grandparents did it, so can we. You
got a big back.
It ain't the same no more. Most of the diet now in America is processed foods. And since we're so weak-minded, we have to go towards taste. Most of the foods that taste good, quote unquote, are ultra-processed. So now you have programmed. Come on, my bad, y'all. Now that we've programmed ourselves to think that we need food to taste good. Listen, man, when you start to dilute yourself from these big bag foods, you'll start to realize that food actually tastes pretty good with not as much seasonings as you think we need. Now, I'm going to keep it a bean now. That don't mean no seasonings, because there's certain seasonings out there that's not that bad for you. Garlic is a great seasoning. Turmeric is a great seasoning. Basil is a great seasoning. These things are great seasoners for your palate. For your palate. And you'll be surprised the things that taste good naturally, so you don't have to worry about it. Shout out to my dog, Kennard, telling some preach and tell him the truth. Shout out to Liv, talk to him. They ain't gonna like that surgery talk. Listen, that's how you know they don't love themselves, though, Liv. That's why I always big up women and men who don't take these GLP-1 drugs to lose the weight. Because let's be clear, GLP-1 drugs wasn't meant for you to drop the weight. It was meant for people who had diabetes issues and things like that. But guess what they doing? They taking it as a shortcut, a cheat code to losing the weight because the mother lovers is lazy. Oh shit! That's right, body positivity lazy. The same ones on that body positivity train is the same ones taking these GLP-1 drugs. Don't be mad at me, be mad at your mama, because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't take that ish no way. Why? Because it has long-term effects, and that's why these GLP-1 drugs are getting sued out the yin yang, because of all the turmoil that is causing people, because the thought process behind taking it was to lose the weight, because they cheat coded instead of actually losing the weight the proper way. Because even when you take the GLP-1 drugs, they're going to tell you the same thing. And when you get a BBL, what they're going to tell you? You still got to work out. You still got to eat healthy. But here's the main thing about it. If you eat healthy and work out, you wouldn't need the BBL to begin with. Because why? If you loved yourself enough, you would do it anyway, because it's needed for our bodies to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Man, ain't nobody breaking this shit down like me. Ain't nobody breaking this shit down like me, man. We're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for joining in, because we was talking that talk. That's how we do out here, man. I appreciate everybody for joining in, man. Shout out to my dogs, Brown Body. Shout out to Liv in the building, you dig. Shout out to my boy Kennard in the building, you feel me. Shout out to my boy Gaines, Jenny, you dig. Shout out to my dogs Amir, you feel me. Shout out to my dog Dom in the building, man. Salute to y'all, boys. Salute to y'all, ladies. And I love every single one of y'all, because we're going to keep dropping gems, and we're going to keep on giving to y'all the game. Shout out to my boy Flacco. What up, Seal? Shout out to Sequoia in the building. Shout out to co-hosts Ernest and Brittany in the building. They in here dropping gems too. Hey, man, we're going to get up out of here. Well, I appreciate y'all for joining. When we're faced with an obstacle, you know what we do. We rise and we rise. Peace.
Fitness is more than just lifting weights. It's about crafting a lifestyle that balances strength, health, and happiness. At Rise and Rise Academy, we believe in fueling your workouts with our specially designed supplements, perfect for anyone looking to elevate their daily performance. Our community thrives on clean eating, staying energized, and finding joy in every step of the journey. It's not just about transforming your body. It's about reshaping your mindset and embracing a sustainable, empowering way of life. When obstacles arise, we don't back down.